the new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. We are here to help you see the new you. My name is Mon Mendoza, streaming live from Pasig City.
And I am Mapette live streaming also from Pasig City. Welcome to Healthline. Good day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today because it is a very special day.
Oh yes, because today marks the world premiere of our TNC show entitled Healthline.
In every episode of Healthline, you will hear and get updated with the latest health news and views.
And tips from our special guests, health experts on how to keep a healthy lifestyle.
And even stories from people who were able to overcome their health difficulties.
And the best part, to hear something positive. Hindi COVID ha, but a story that will make you smile amid the darkness of our pandemic times. Isn't that great? So let's start the ball rolling.
Mon, have you heard that the World Health Organization has acknowledged that COVID-19 can have airborne transmission? Nakakatakot na ha?
Oh yes, according to Manila Times, it is limited to closed settings such as restaurants and hospitals. The Department of Health agreeing with the World Health acknowledgement that the virus might be spread in the air under certain conditions.
What conditions would that be on?
Well, in closed spaces with inadequate ventilation, such as restos, nightclubs, places of worship, and workplaces where people might be singing or talking, aside from the aerosol transmission in hospitals, where infected persons spend long periods of time with others.
Kaya pala naka-complete PPE ang mga health workers, ano? At dapat pala mga restos open air setting lang.
Oh nga, that has been recommended that should we open sectors such as restos, so that there wouldn't be airborne transmissions. That's why we really have, yes.
We really have to be more vigilant in choosing the places we go to. Even if the government has lowered its restriction, we have to be personally responsible for our own health and safety. Diba?
Yeah. Speaking of the health and safety, for our next segment, we have invited a special guest who will share with us very remarkable tips on how to stay healthy, to live longer, and more productive. Let's welcome. Okay, this will be very surprising, isn't it? Because we are going to give you a very special guest. Well, she's been a friend for more than 13 years, and she is actually an awardee. Oh, okay, it's a very long list, but I will just read just a few. Okay, so it won't take so much time. She is actually the awardee of the Humanitarian Award in 2019 by the International League of Dermatological Societies. And you know what? She is the founding president of the Skin Research Foundation of the Philippines. She is formerly the head dermatologist of Jose Reyes Memorial Medical Center. And she has been 34 years in government service. Imagine serving the needy. And she has a very passionate concern and care for our leprosy patients all these years. That's why it's a very good vision to help in the eradication of leprosy in the Philippines. And I would like to call on now our very good friend, Dr. Maria Luisa Abad Venida.
Good morning, Mon. Thank you. Thank you for that very, very spontaneous introduction. Nakakahiyaman. And so, I'm here to share with you my experience for a new molecule. I've been looking for supplements actually since I started my practice. I've tried zinc, I've tried uh, VCO, your virgin coconut oil. I've tried squalene. But this new molecule is so different. My first experience, I would like to share with you my first experience with this new molecule that I call miracle molecule. I was referred a patient at lung center. He is an asthmatic. He has very difficult breathing. He cannot lie down. He has to sit down in order to be able to breathe freely. So this patient was referred to me because of woody or black fingertips, and black toes, black toes. That means he lacks oxygen because of his severe asthma. So they've been giving him all the medicines in the textbook to help him. So I thought of this miracle molecule that I was introduced earlier. So I tried this for this patient who cannot lie down for 2 months because of his condition with ischemia of the fingers and toes. That means the fingers are already about to fall because it's very, very black. It lacks oxygen because of the asthma. Because he cannot breathe freely, his oxygen is lacking for his system. And of course, the most affected will be the fingers, the most distant in the body, in the supply of oxygen in his body. So I tried this miracle molecule to him, and you won't believe. You won't really believe because after 1 week of taking this molecule is an immunomodulator. This molecule is very natural. It is not chemical. So I gave this to the patient, and after just 1 week of taking the medicine, he was already able to lie down on his back. Imagine, he can already lie down after having difficulty of breathing for 2 months, sitting down, just to be able to breathe. And another miracle that happens to him, he was discharged after 2 weeks after taking that miracle molecule. And I followed up this patient, and he just followed up in my clinic at Jose Reyes. And after 2 months taking this miracle molecule, uh, the fingers went back to normal color, and he was able to live a normal life thereafter. We just have to continue taking this miracle molecule. And do you know what this miracle molecule do in the immune system of the patient? If we believe in steroid or your prednisone, your hydrocortisone that we give when we do not know what to do to our patients anymore. This molecule, steroid, suppresses the immune system. If you are hypersensitive, you are hyperreacting, you need a suppressor, and that is what steroid does to the body. It suppresses the immune system. But this miracle molecule that I found and I searched actually balances the immune system. It has a suppressor, it has a balancer, and it has a stimulator. Imagine 3-in-1 to balance the immune system of a patient. For example, you don't need the suppressor anymore. It will shift into a balancer, or it will shift wherever your body needs it. It could stand as a suppressor, it could stand as an activator or stimulator, and it could stand as a balancer. So what more can I ask for? Do you still want another story?
Yes,
Mon?
Doc. One more story, Doc. More.
So one more story. This is about a leprosy patient. This leprosy patient came to me. He is 13 years old. He cannot walk. He cannot take care of himself anymore. He cannot feed himself. In short, he cannot comb his hair, cannot take a bath. He's being cared by the parents. And of course, I need to hospitalize this patient because he's already wheelchair borne. He's suffering from leprosy, leprosy reaction. That's why he's being given prednisone or your steroid. And for a 13 years old, he is already taking 60 milligrams of steroid, of prednisone. Imagine for a 13 years old to be given 60 milligrams of steroid. So we refer the patient to Pedia, and Pedia asked us to remove steroid. So nakakatakot, di ba? To remove something that the patient is already taking for a long, long time. But this steroid is not helping the patient anymore. It is very toxic to his body already. So we hospitalized the patient, we admitted the patient, and you won't believe again. I gave this patient 6 capsules, 2 capsules divided into 3. So he takes it morning, lunch, and after dinner. And after 1 week, this patient was able to walk, was able to
Wow.
go, yes, was able
Awesome,
to
Doc.
go
Awesome.
back to, yeah, very awesome. And this patient is up, finished his study, finished his high school, finished his college, and is now working independent, supporting his parents. And
Beautiful.
yes, a very beautiful story. And with that, I tried it to 2 more. And after really being nabilib na talaga ako. After really accepting the good thing that I see on this miracle molecule, I did a study for leprosy reaction. And the Department of Health is spent for it. That's it, Mon.
Wow,
Any
that's an
question?
awesome, very amazing and phenomenal sharing, Dr. Venida. Thank you so much for that.
That
And
was very, yes,
wow.
yes, that was very informative talk, Dr. Venida. I really learned a lot, particularly on the worst case asthma scenario, which is already a fatal disease. I have a friend who
Yes,
died at 26
yes,
of asthma. And even the
yeah,
dreaded leprosy, but the so-called wonder molecule, killed your patients as adjuvant therapy.
yeah.
Remarkable. So I'd like to join everyone to start this healthy habit of taking the wonder molecule daily, dear friends. To live an amazing life ahead where you can enjoy your grandkids even when you're 90. Gusto mo ba ikaw ang pinaalagaan ng apo mo o ikaw nag-aalaga ng apo mo? Diba, Doktora? Don't you
Oo,
think we
dapat,
should live a long, long life? Active?
dapat alagaan ng anak para alagaan tayo later.
Tama yan, Doc. Grabe. Ganda ng sharing mo, Doc. Wow. I'm really speechless right now.
Amazing.
Ganda pala nung nagagawa ng molecule na sinasabi mo, Doc.
Yeah.
So powerful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kaya tawag wonder eh. Parang super.
No wonder, Doc.
It's a wonder, di ba?
No wonder. Diba si Doc has saved more than 100 leprosy patients with lepra reaction to the drugs. More than, no? So that's really amazing. And probably that's the reason why you were voted as the humanitarian awardee by the International League of Dermatologists, because they have seen your effort, Doc, of saving a lot. And also, by the way, I forgot to mention that Dr. Venida, ladies and gentlemen, is actually the 2003 most outstanding physician awarded by the PMA, or the Philippine Medical Association. So let's give a big hand to our doctor expert for today. Give a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And Dr. Venida, wow, super talaga. Believe na believe kami sa iyo, Doc.
May tanong ako. Alam ko marami kang pasyente. Pwede ka bang mag-guest sa amin ulit next week? Sa Friday, kasi I'm sure maraming gusto makinig kung ano yung ginagawa niyang wonder molecule mo. Okay ba sa Friday? Or next week?
Mag-usap kami ni Mon.
Sige, pag-usapan natin yan mamaya after the show. Alam mo naman si Dr. Venida. Ever so busy.
Kasi si Mon, classmate siya na anak ko.
Oh, yeah.
Anak kong magaling.
Ganun ba?
Yes.
You don't look that, no? Soraya, grabe. Pati ikaw, nag-wonder molecule. Kaya ganun.
Okay. So, thank you so much, Doc, by the way. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Wow, awesome, really. Phenomenal. Okay. At this crucial point, we would like to hear wonderful stories of people who have encountered health challenges, like many of you in your families, and let's listen on how they were able to overcome.
Oh yes, excited akong marinig ito kasi ito na yung patotoo, no? Mga pasyente din to. To give hope to our listeners, especially those who already have lost hope. So, Mon?
Okay, so let's listen from our first guest. Okay. Our first guest is actually will be introduced by Muppet. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Is that Rommel on the line? Rommel, ikaw ba yan? Nandiyan ka na?
Is Rommel on the line?
Po.
Let's call him Rommel.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon.
Wow. Wow,
nice to see Rommel.
Thank you.
Actually, years ago, he was not guapo. Okay? He's from Batangas. He's a school administrator. But instead of me telling you the story, maganda, galing talaga sa kanya kasi sobrang inspiring. Welcome, Rommel.
Yes po.
Welcome. And
thank you for inviting me here.
Welcome. So, go ahead, Rommel.
Yes, hello. I'm Rommel Katimbang Magboo. My friends call me Rommel, 49 years old, single, and a native of Bawan, Batangas. I was diagnosed with psoriasis when I was 21 years old. It started at my hairline. Para siyang balakubak na naglalaglagan yung mga scales. But in spite of several anti-dandruff shampoos, the flakes and scales didn't go away. Hindi siya natanggal eh. When I consulted a derma, I was diagnosed with psoriasis, an autoimmune condition of the skin in which cells build up and form scales and itchy dry patches. So when I was told that there was no cure for this condition, I felt like my whole life was over. I was disappointed. I was devastated. My career plans were put on hold. I've always wanted to work as a steward and had passed the exams in one of the airline companies, but I have to give up on that dream. For 25 years, I've consulted countless dermatologists who gave me different medications, took chemo drugs, steroids, but none helped me. 4 years ago, that was my worst flare up. That was in 2016. I was bedridden for months. My whole body was covered with scales and wounds, could not move and walk because of psoriatic arthritis. I cried every day. I also became antisocial because people looked at me with fear and pity. I was on the verge of giving up, but continually prayed to God for a normal life. Dininig ng Diyos yung mga dasal na yon, yung dasal kong yon. He sent an angel, a friend who introduced to me this wonder molecule. I took 2 capsules in the morning and 2 capsules at night. And for 2 months of religiously taking this wonder molecule, my skin cleared up. I was able to wear short pants, sando,
Wow.
and
Wow.
short sleeves again. I no
Galing.
longer had to hide from the world like a leper and was able to live a normal life. My derma
Wow.
was surprised with the
Wow.
result,
Wow.
and now she is prescribing this wonder molecule to her
Wow.
patients as well. Hallelujah.
Wow.
It's been 4 years. Now I'm
Wow.
psoriasis free and psoriatic free. I thank the Holy Spirit for using my friend and this wonder molecule as instruments for me to go back to normal life. Yes, Tito Mon and Tita Mafet.
Wonderful.
Yun.
Wow.
Yes.
Let's give a big hand to that. Wow.
And
This is
to
really
add, to
awesome.
add po, I am living testimony that even they say there's no cure for psoriasis, there is real hope. My goal today is to
Wow.
raise understanding of this skin condition, and my mission is to fight prejudice and the stigma of having psoriasis and help the many others who are suffering from it. And
Wow.
I have my number if you want to reach me, 0995-149-7364, or email me at eugenemagboo@yahoo.com. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Okay. If they ask me, ask us, Rommel. Don't worry, we will refer
Apo,
them to you immediately. Now, my question is, what were your thoughts when you found out the first time that you found out
apo.
that you had an incurable disease? Kasi that's considered incurable. Eh, sa totoo lang, I know that for a fact. Kasi I have a friend who has the same. Incurable daw talaga siya, kahit ano pang gamot. Okay, anong naging isip mo nun?
Like what I've said kanina po, Tita Mapet, I was devastated. And yung lahat ng plano mo na hindi plano ni Lord ay hindi mo magagawa.
Parang tinakluban ka ng mundo, parang ganon.
Yes, Tita Mapet.
Grabe. Pero meron pa akong isang
Wow.
follow-up question. Balita
Opo.
ko may sining gagawin tungkol sa buhay mo. Tama ba? Tama ba yung
Let's
narinig ko? Balita?
siguro pag-uusapan natin
Pero
to kasi may
may
kumukuha po ng
testing na.
story ko. Hindi pa po masyadong finalized,
Wow.
pero yes po, kinukuha yung story ko
Imagine.
para gawing film. God's grace po. Let's pray for this po para sa 125 million people who are afflicted with psoriasis.
Oh,
Imagine
maganda yan.
that. You're a
Magandang vision yan.
testimony. You'll be a
Oo nga naman.
testimony to millions.
Apo.
Kasi maraming hopeless psoriasis patients.
Yes po.
Wow, this is amazing. Sir Mon, you have questions for Rommel?
Well, I really feel this is an amazing thing. How long did it take for you to get healed? And How was the feeling when you recovered from your illness, by the way, Rommel?
Uh,
Yes,
it took
yes.
me like 2 months or more, and nakaramdam ako ng nag-chill ako ng konti, pero hindi ako natakot because sinabi sa akin ng friend ko na uh, nothing to worry, this is healing process. So I was advised not to worry. So medyo hindi po ako natakot kasi nasabihan po ako ahead of time.
Wow. Okay. And
Buti na lang.
well, thank you so much for sharing with us your story of
You're
victory.
welcome.
Really,
Rommel?
very inspiring,
And,
Rommel.
Okay, very inspiring.
Yes po.
And I truly believe
So,
that, you know, what
Ba-
Dr. Venida said a while ago, di ba, Mapet? That sabi ni Dr.
Yes,
Venida
ito
that
na
you know,
yun.
the
Ito
one,
na yung
ang tawag nga niya is different, no? New molecule pa, no? Or miracle
Miracle
molecule ang tawag niya, no?
Miracle.
it's
At
really
napansin ko,
it's a breakthrough science.
yeah. So, ang autoimmunity
Breakthrough
pala,
science.
yes, makakatulong pala ito sa autoimmune, right?
Yes.
So, autoimmune problems.
Alam
Okay,
mo ba,
so,
alam mo ba, Mon? Alam mo ba, Mon? Yung autoimmune, kadalasan, pag hindi raw ma-explain yung sakit, yung nakailang test ka na, etc., tapos hindi ma-explain yung sakit, usually daw, autoimmune yun. It's the body
Oh,
attacking
okay.
itself, di ba? So,
Yes.
this is one example that autoimmune can be dealt with. It's no longer hopeless, di ba?
Correct,
Thank
correct.
you so much, Rommel.
Thank you so much, Rommel.
Pababalik din ka namin.
Okay, let's all give a big hand to Rommel. Wow, wonderful, awesome, phenomenal. Okay,
Guwapo
And
na
our
ulit, guwapo na ulit.
we have a next sharer, Muppet.
Oh yes, ito, ano din, barako din. Engineer naman ito. Engineer na petroleum engineer galing sa abroad, no? But he's back here in the Philippines. So, let's hear from him. Hindi ko alam kung anong edad niya, but siya na lang magsabi sa inyo. And marami siyang isi-share, kaya hindi ko nababanggitin kung ano-ano yun. No? So, we would like to let him tell you how he was able to go through it. Let's welcome Mike Galaraga.
Hello, Mike.
Come on down,
Hello,
Mike.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good afternoon po, Tita Mapet and Sir Mon. Magandang hapon po sa inyo.
Yes.
And thank you, Sir Mon, for having me here today.
Yeah, you too.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Tell us your wonderful story.
Okay, thank you, Tita and Sir Mon. By the way, guys, I'm Mike Galaraga from Taguig City. And good afternoon po sa inyo lahat ng mga nanonood ngayong hapon. And my journey started when my recurrent high blood pressure made me less efficient as a health and safety officer. And I also had a terrible sleep apnea that made me snore so loud. And my colleagues made jokes out of it. And para daw sila nakatira sa tabi ng railway. And I used to be a heavy smoker for decades. And which is the probable cause of my hypertension. And a good thing, I came to know about this molecule as an advanced solution to my health problem. And then after taking Wonder Molecule for several weeks, I realized that I am more energetic. Even my office mates told me na pumpogi daw ako at mayaman. And siyempre, tuwan-tuwa naman ako dahil sa tanang buhay ko, nalaka pinuri ng mga dalaga, di ba? So, sino yung hindi matutuwa? Pati yung mga kasamahan ko mga lalaki, tinatanong ako kung ano yung sikreto ko, paano daw ako naging mukhang mapera. And then, dahil doon, tumaas yung moral ko. Dati kasi lagi akong seryoso, nalungkot yung mukha ko dahil sa stress na ako, dahil sa work namin. And natanggal din yun ng Wonder Molecule, yung stress ko. Pero simula nung nag-take ako ng Wonder Molecule several months ago, sumigla yung pakiramdam ko at nagka-time ako to work on my sideline online business dahil may energy pa ako pagka umuwi ako sa bahay. And then nag-normalize yung high blood pressure ko. Dati ang taas-taas niyan, pero ngayon 120/80 na lagi. Then napansin ko din na yung mga kasamahan ko, napansin din yung mga kasama ko, na tahimik na ako matulog ngayon. Wala na silang naririnig na dumadong. Hindi. Kapag magkakasama kami sa hotel. Ayun, not only that, may bonus pa eh. With the help of one molecule, napansin ko sa sarili ko na lesson yung cravings ko sa sigarilyo until natigil ko yan completely. So, I truly believe and very grateful sa Wonder Molecules nito. It's really a life-changing advanced solution. Sir Mon and Tito Mapette.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, really? Imagine that.
Tatlo,
Beautiful, beautiful.
Tatlo.
Yeah. Mm.
Yung BP niya, yung
Tatlo.
apnea niya na para siyang, ang tawag ko doon, para kang may kulog pag kumukulog pag natutulog, di ba? Na
Minsan,
ayaw
tita,
ko sabihin ng asawa mo mismo. O, di ba?
minsan, tita,
Nawala
itigil
yung,
siya kasama ko. Pagka
tapos nawala ang ano mo.
Yes po, go ahead po.
Yes. Pero ang nakita ko, ang pinaka-enjoy ka yung tinawag kang gwapo.
Talagang
Kasi
it changes lives.
Si Rommel, yun din ang sinabi niya, gumwapo siya, di ba? Dahil nawala yung psoriasis. Ikaw naman, gumwapo dahil nawala ang stress sa mukha mo.
Yes.
Nawala siguro ang wrinkle mo. Kaya, ang nakikita ko, ang Wonder Molecule, hindi lang pala pinagagaling ang katawan mo, pinapaganda ka pa at pinapagwapo. Eh, gusto lang maraming tao yan, di ba? Maraming nasusolve. Ano sa palagay mo, Sermon?
Yeah.
Baka may gusto kang tanongin, Sermon.
That's a very nice story. Huh? And how did you start about Wonder Molecule? Paano mo nalaman ito? And paano ka na-encourage naman na i-try yan?
Well, I heard one of the stories of one of the users ng Wonder Molecule. And I started searching for more information about this Wonder Molecule. And nakita ko na exclusive siya eh. Wala siya ibang manufacturer or producer nito. And I saw a lot of testimonials din talaga. Sabi ko, subukan ko nga to. And ayun, when I tried it, napatunayan ko sa sarili ko na talagang very effective siya. Ang inyong high blood pressure. Hindi ko naman akalain na yun mawawala din. So, 28 and then nag-consistent, that's really amazing.
Yeah. Wow. It took some guts also to try something advanced or something new, di ba? And what did you do when you found out na you were already back to good health?
Well, yun nga, nung napansin ng mga kasama ko, then I started to tell them stories. Kasi nakikita din naman nila sa akin yun. And I gave them some few samples. Ayun, and they continue to see progress sa akin. Yung energy ko parehas lang. Yung work performance ko mas gumanda. Ayun, and na-validate lalo yung sinasabi nila na bumagwapo yung ano daw. Kasi laging meron ganun eh. Nakakataas na moral.
Thank you for that, Mike.
Oh,
thank you for your amazing story of recovery
Thank you, sir.
and becoming more attractive.
Truly inspiring.
Alright.
Ma-attract mo talaga ang mundo para sa isang ginagawa mo ngayon. And ang isang advice ko lang, Mike, total, wala ka ng stress masyado, keep on smiling. Yan, palalalong guwapo, di ba? So,
thank you.
Thank you for a very interesting and amazing story. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mike.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Mapette, you have any guests?
Okay, hindi ko kalain. Okay. Ito. Who's on board now? Can you bring me the name, please?
Okay. Someone's here. It's Macky, right? Macky Adana
Okay.
is on the line.
Before you come in.
Macky is here. Okay.
Pumasok, Macky. Bago yan, may gusto na akong i-point out. I'd like to share that my partner Ramon is actually a book author. It's a 235-page book on thought leadership o big time, di ba? Thought leadership. Unique yan and emotional mastery. Kasi, we cannot succeed if we're not emotional, if we do not master our emotions, di ba? Ang tawag ng book niya is How Eagles Think. So, do you want to be an eagle? Dapat mag-isip kang parang eagle. The good news is you can get the book for free. Gusto niyo ba yan? And you just donate for a cause. So, 2-in-1. May book ka na, nakapag-donate ka pa. Because Ramon here heads the Tikong Olam Philippines, a foundation. Ano ibig sabihin ng Tikong Olam ulit, sir?
It's a Jewish word that means restoring the world through healing, because our goal is, one of my goal is really to help in the eradication of leprosy, because I want to help Dr. Venida. And also because I want to help the frontliners. My goal is about 1,000 frontliners before Christmas. Okay, to help them from
Ilan na bang gumaling na frontliners?
ano pa lang? Napagaling pa lang mga 40 out of 41 pa lang sa aming mga tinulungan. So, kailangan ko pa ng maraming tulungan.
Not bad, ha?
Praying for it. Praying.
That's 99% effectivity. Grabe.
97.6%.
And you use the wonder molecule as part of the treatment.
We use that wonder molecule. Thanks to God. They are now very much healthy, and in our next episodes we will be inviting them. Okay.
So here's the if you want a book for free, and it's really a good book, I tell you, it's worth almost 1,000 pesos or more. So how we will see? All you have to do is donate to both organizations so you can have access to this book for free. Just contact the website Coach Ramon Mendoza, yung pangalan mismo, maalala niyo yan, .com, which is posted on the screen. Is it? Is it posted on the screen na? Okay. So, alam mo, Mon, welcome to the book, no? For me, what's next is the most exciting segment. Because, alam mo, all we hear around the news is bad news. Diba? Yung ba naririnig mo? May good news na wala eh. Bad news, bad news. COVID, bad news, COVID, bad news. Okay, especially about COVID-19. And we also hear about lost jobs, bad economy, general suffering, especially of the sick and dying. This time, mabalita rin natin. We will hear some positive. Hindi COVID-19 ha. But a positive story that will lift our souls. Okay? On?
Okay. So, talaga naman, sinong ayaw bumaha at gumanda? Okay? Bumata at gumanda. Let's hear from our Macky. Yung mga sharing niya. Ibig sabihin ng bumata. Sino mo? Batang-bata si Macky ngayon. Ha?
Yes po.
Katulong talaga ito. Sige, take it away.
Okay.
Thank you, Sir Ma. Hi, Tita. Hello, everyone. I'm Macky Adana, a former college instructor, a mother of 4, and an OFW wife. And allow me to share my story. Due to the pandemic and resulting lockdown, my husband was sent home from his overseas work as a seaman. Gaya ng maraming OFW na napauwi, pinauwi at umuwi. And ako, bilang college instructor, wala ding work kasi walang school and the school was still about to start. Both of us had no work and definitely no pay. My fears then was, how will we survive this pandemic? With a huge family of 8 plus 4 adorable pets and a senior citizen who needs extra care, afraid of all the expenses and bills, knowing that you don't have the capacity to pay for it, and no savings at all. Literally, no one has been prepared for this, afraid of all the possible scenarios. thinking of who will save us. Tons of what's if and all my insecurities envelop me. My only hope is in God and in His grace. True enough, He answered my prayers. God has already sent me to an immune system company that allows us to work from home, working for only 2 hours a day with a full-time pay. Imagine. It gave me a huge peace of mind, knowing that we can make it. Foods or bills has never been an issue. I started not to stress over those things anymore. And not only that, since my company has a wonder molecule product that actually makes the immune system smarter and strongest, I was able to save a few neighbors, including my husband and I, who became COVID free. Yes, COVID free, and many friends with other health issues. I am so proud being a part of this immune system company. We have survived COVID and became financially sufficient and flourished during the pandemic. Now, because I had time on my hands, I was able to do what I am passionate about, pursue baking, and spend more time with my boys. On top of that, I was able to connect to friends more. Indeed, in every dark clouds, there is a silver lining. Sermon, Tita Mapet?
Wow. Wow.
Wow, that's
More,
awesome.
more
Okay.
I think at this point, ang ganda-ganda ng story ni Macky, but we have to get back to the studio for some messages.
Yes. So we'll have a break, and please stay
We'll have
because
a
we
break.
have exciting things to talk about.
Yes.
Mapet, I think it's okay. Welcome back, everyone, and
Now,
let's try to read some
yes,
of the comments.
welcome.
No? Kung meron tayong mga comments dito, tignan natin kung pwede nating basahin to.
Sige.
Oh, sabi ni Diane, no?
Oo,
Sabong.
pero on that note, no,
Galing-galing ng mga stories. Okay? Ganda yung mga comments, ano ha? Oh, ano sabi pa? Wow, ang galing naman, sabi ni Diane Sabong. Okay? Oh, pakibasa Mapet. Sabi ni Tishang de Guzman,
hindi ko masyadong mabasa.
I also saved my brother's family from COVID. Aba, talagang ganda naman ito. Salamat kay Tishang. Okay? And sabi naman ni Ashley Solis Chan, I know this woman from Cebu. My best friend used to have serious allergic reactions, anaphylaxis, to crustaceans such as shrimps and crabs since birth. Her friends would also bring antihistamine with us just in case. Because of the wonder molecule, she can now eat them without problems. Just like Sir Rommel, she is now sharing her story with others. Truly, it is life-changing. Wow, thank you for that, Ashley.
Alam mo, Sir Mon, yung wonder molecule,
yes.
yung wonder molecule, pwede na rin tawagin miracle molecule, no?
Yes, and according to Dandy Aguilar, and by the way, according to Cholita's Plania, wonder molecule is what? Thank you very much.
Okay.
And gusto ko yan, gaganda ka pa. Amazing, sabi ni Diane. All right. And according to Vance Cabanos, she's from Bicol region, all right? Yes, lahat gaganda at gumagaling pa. Thank you sa mga comments. Ano po, ha? Okay, and that is so true. Wonder molecule is so effective. Okay.
And,
ganda ng mga comments, ano ha?
Just reacting, no, Sermon.
Yes.
Nakita natin the EC2 has many advantages din pala, no? We are able to spend time with family, to do our cooking. Basta meron ka namang new source of income. Para hindi ka mag-worry, diba?
Yes.
So, yun. So
Okay,
I think we're about to end. Is that it? We're about to end.
we still have a little time, Tita. So,
Oo.
you have
We will be
anything else to
posting
share?
yung mga
Mm.
mag-i-inquire about whatever we've discussed in the show. We will be posting several telephone numbers. May Sun, may Smart, may Globe.
Yeah.
Kumala ka
Mhm.
kung ano yung phone mo dyan, you can ask and make inquiries through this number, and there will be
Yeah.
our friends will be responding to you immediately as soon as you
Yeah.
ask the question.
Correct. Now it's you
Okay.
can see in the in the screen you can see the
Yeah.
numbers. Okay, just
For smart numbers,
copy.
si
Mm.
Macky, 908-157-7994. At ulit, 908-15, pakiulit. 908-157-7794. Then for another number, si MJ, saan naman,
Zero na.
922
Yeah.
58015. And lastly, meron pa tayong isang number. Globe, si Bon. 926-678-008. Uh, if you can, we will repeat this on the screen, pero pakikopya o paki-camera nyo na lang para maalala nyo yung mga number. Okay, Macky,
Okay.
then MJ,
Wonderful.
and then Bon. Yun yung pong magsasagot sa inyo. Any of those three people will answer your queries. Okay, what's next? Bon.
Okay. So we would like to share with you that all of those sharings that were done are really from the heart, and we would like to thank our sharers uh, who came today for to give them their testimony, so that they can help more people who are also suffering. Because this show actually wants to help all of those who are also sick right now. So are trying to bring hope to the world, and this show is what it is all about: to touch base with people who seem to be hopeless right now. We want to touch base with them. So please remind and tell the rest of your friends to watch this show, so that they will be able to see some pointers in how to have a better health. And we truly believe that health is one of our greatest wealth. And because of that,
Okay.
we also believe that natural things can help all of us return back to health, especially if it comes from Mother Nature. So, what they were talking about, the wonder molecule, is actually a gift of nature. So, courtesy of the Maker. So, that is what they're talking about. And that is what we are trying to bring forth and bring into the public the knowledge of what it is. And so we thank also
Yes.
Dr. Maria Luisa Venida for gracing the occasion with the scientific view of teaching us the science behind this wonder molecule. And we would like to thank
Yes.
also Mapette. Can you say their names again?
Yes.
Mhm.
Uh, those who gave testimonies was Rommel, Magboo from Batangas, and Mike Galaraga from Taguig. And lastly, si Macky. So my message, Macky Adana from Valenzuela, Bulacan. Is it Bulacan or Valenzuela? Isa or another one. On that note, Sermon, my advice is stay positive in your heart, okay, and mind. And let's have hope that you will overcome this, anything, because God is with you. And even get better at doing who we are by sharing our blessings, even if it's only a story of hope to inspire others. Okay, Sermon, any last
Okay.
spiel?
To all of our guests who are watching today, and we would like to thank you for watching us. And we will be um, at your service every Wednesdays and every Friday at 4 p.m. Same
Thank
time.
you.
Every
And
Wednesday and every Friday beginning this week. So that will be uh, We have a 36-week
36 episodes.
episode. We have 2 episodes, so that means we have 36 shows that we will be launching this year. And hopefully, we want to see all of you again and bring in your friends and guests, because truly we want to help you. We want to bring this thing to all of you guys, because we know it's very difficult to get sick. So truly, we believe that prevention is better than hospitalization.
Hospitalization.
We
So we're
thank you.
just a call away. Yes.
Yeah, we
See
are
you.
just
We're just a call away.
And
And
TNC
here
at Healthline,
Healthline
okay, call to
for a
save
new
loved ones.
you.
Yes. Thank you very much,
For a new
ladies
you.
and gentlemen and friends.
God bless.
Thank you to all of you. All right. Goodbye, everyone.